I'll tell you something before we bring our final act on. I had a bit of a traumatic experience the other week. I'll tell you what happened. I was coming out of the shower and I was drying myself off, and before I could get to the towel, my dog came in and jumped up and licked me on the tip of my penis. I mean, it wasn't like a blowy. He didn't like fucking like, but there was a lick. There was there was contact. Do you know what I mean? There was no VAR decision necessary. Didn't need to go to some monitors with a load of pundits drawing lines going, did he get the man of the ball? You know, like, but I felt it. I defo felt it. And I was fucking terrified because I know that that's a crime somewhere. But what do? I can't tell my girlfriend what happened. Do you know what I mean? You can't sit her down and be like, even if you bring it up dead casually, it's weird. Even if you're like, hey, babe, you know how you hate giving blowjobs? Well, you'll never guess who fucking loves them. Our Jack Russell. Yes, you are correct. So I decided to just never talk about it and hope it went away. And that tactic went quite well up until a few days ago where I was in my living room. My girlfriend came down from the bathroom and she went, I've just been in the shower. And when I got out, our dog came in, jumped up and licked me on the vagina. And I looked her dead in the eyes and I went, Claire, that is fucking disgusting. She's got to learn a very valuable lesson there, a lesson that all men know, and that is if you are caught up in a sexual crime, if you deny it like fuck, there's a good chance you'll get away with it. You know, it's how Mason Greenwood got away with all of his. I don't know how Mason Greenwood got away with that, because we all listened to that recording, and that has to be the most incriminating piece of evidence I've ever... If you listen to the recording, it's like, hey, I am going to have sex with you, whether you like it or not. And if you say no, I'm going to do a rape on you. And she's like, no, Mason, please do not rape me at the 14th of October, 2021, 11:58. Please not, footballer of Manchester United, Mason Greenwood. Whatever you do, don't do it. I will. And then afterwards, I'll punch you in the tits is what I'm going to do. And I remember looking at that video on Twitter and thinking, he's going down for 10, 15 years. But unbeknownst to me, there were police officers looking at it going, not enough evidence there, mate. How are we possibly meant to convict someone who just confessed to a bunch of crimes? What do you think we are? Fucking geniuses? It's fucking weird, isn't it? One of the things that I heard on Twitter is, I heard people defending it, which I think is fucking mental, man. I heard people defending it, they were going, well, how do we know? How do we know that it wasn't some sort of role play? Because who the fuck audio records their role play? Like, what, are you going to listen back to it on the bus? Like, oh yeah, some people like podcasts, but not me. I'm making an album full of them called Now That's What I Call Rapists. Track 1, Mason Greenwood. Track 2, R. Kelly. I, by the way, could never do a rape. So, just so you know. Not because I'm against it morally. I just don't have the cardio. I feel like I'd get too out of breath for it. Do you know what I mean? You'd be able to escape me just by going up an incline. I'd just be like, the newspapers would call me the downhill rapist. There'd be police going on the news going, if there are any women walking home tonight, just make sure you do it at a brisk pace. You'll be absolutely fine. Can't catch you.